Just a little food for thought on those looking at our language and how utterly corrupt this land gauge is. Yes, I do believe it's called a land gauge because that's how they gauge us and control us. It's not a land gauge or language. Forky tongue garbage on that even. But if you look at all the words that end with two S's, happiness, anything with two S's, we as a whole in humanity, all of us had to be very stupid and would still have to be very stupid to accept these terms in this language, land gauge, they gave us. Are you pronouncing two S's at the end of something? No, it's impossible. Do you say happiness, S? The problem with this is, and it's identified pretty clearly, so they need an extra S in there for the energy gathering for the 19th letter. Because, do you see 19? C19. They need that extra letter S anywhere they can. It looks like a snake because it is a snake. It's the first letter in the spelling of a 6. It's actually the last letter that is hidden from your spelling and from your mind when you even pronounce a single 6. You cannot pronounce a singular 6 without having an S sound at the end. Oh, but that's the letter X. Okay, well, if you want to phonetically really spell something as it's pronounced, it would have to have an S. It would be S-I-X-S for a single 6. There is no single 6 in existence here when pronounced. That's why it is the greatest common factor. That's why it's on everybody's mouth, tongues, media, radio, sports, you name it. A 6 will come out of their mouths. And of course, they never told us that in school or wherever, right? But when I say a 6, you can clearly hear the S at the end. That's the hidden S. Okay, it's S-I-X-S is 1-6. There is not 1-6 available for you when you actually do this, but same thing with the word serpent. If you don't have the serpent in your life and you get rid of the letter S and serpent, and it's the first letter in it, it wants to be first. You are left with the letters R-E-P-E-N-T, repent. Coincidence? No. Keep in mind, they came down here to confuse our language and tongues, and they have done a very good job of it. Now, the United States, English speaking, and anywhere English is spoken, I do believe is the absolute top of the pile of garbage here when it comes to speaking the forked tongue. But if you get rid of the word serpent, or if you want to get rid of the serpent and you get rid of the letter S in serpent, which is 19 again, okay, that number 19 is, you know, do you see 19? That's what's going on. And when you get rid of that, you just happen to have the word repent mixed up in there. Not a coincidence, folks. If you're someone that's really digging into this stuff, it's not going to take you very much effort to do so. There's just a few words that are really, really corrupt and need to be taken off of our tongues, minds, souls, spirits, and bodies.